小太郎。
兄ちゃん。
抱っこか。So don't forget to lend me some for dreams. I'm growing up to be a better man, but I always fail. I'm still a dirty bug. I wanna
1, 2, 3. Yo, so what's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? My name is BLUSH, man, and I'm back to play more We Happy Few. What are you doing? Featuring an ant that's biting me continuously. It's not my fault that I sat on you and you crawled on me, bro. Anyway, we're back to play more We Happy Few, that dope game that's gonna continue forever, because I'm pretty sure that's the point of the game. I'm just gonna keep getting missions, and I'm gonna play this until the fucking day I die. I mean, this game is so long, and it totally isn't because I suck, but definitely because it's like a really long game. And we're probably going to talk about a bunch of shit that I shouldn't be talking about.
I wonder if I'm a cat.
But you know what? Fuck it, dude. I'm in a fuck it type of mood. So I'm going to talk about whatever the fuck I want to talk about. That's my First Amendment. I don't know what amendment that is, but I'm pretty sure it's the first one. So if you don't like it, you could shove it where the sun don't shine, because it'll most likely happen. But anyway, hopefully you've been a thing that exists somewhere. If not, don't worry, it's all in your mind. Hold on, bitch. Yeah, look, clothes like you. Leave me alone. Put your fucking fists away. But we'll ease ourselves into it. And by ease ourselves into it, I mean we'll fall right into that bitch. But she'll like it, so she won't even mind. Where am I? How do I get up here? I just gotta think of a way to approach it that isn't completely offensive, because I'm sometimes told that when I go on these things I tend to be abrasive. But I don't agree with them at all. Fuck them. What the fuck do they know? They don't know shit about me or my life. They could go suck a dick. So we'll try and casually make it happen. What was that? Alright. You think I got demonetized yet? Turn back now or face the wrath of the yam. I'm like so itchy. I don't know what it is about things crawling on you that makes you itchy. I guess it's the same type of psychology of like phantom pains. Which, if that's not enough for you right there to show that like spirit body is real, I don't know what'll convince you.
My God. They're gonna cut his heart out. I don't think I want to fight all these vegetable worshippers. I wonder if there's a way I could drug them. Oh, look. They're drinking out of a chalice.
Hear the words of the old one.
Are you fucking kidding me, dude? And they say, oh, that's just your brain remembering what it felt like. Sounds like a motherfucking spirit body, dude, but what the fuck do I know about anything whatsoever?
Whose names are...
Knockout stuff. Knockout syringe. Good thing I don't have anything, at all to make it. I don't even have a, cool, I don't even have a blueprint for motherfucking knockout juice. It must not have been something that I picked up, because they didn't ever tell me to pick up stupid things laying around. On the ground. So I just gotta put him out. I just gotta
And
put him out of that
may not
motherfucking
be
misery.
said, whispered in the shadow of the new moon.
Let me eat some. So this is what I'm gonna do.
Save me, please!
And I'm gonna run. You shouldn't have been able to get that hidden.
Take this!
Did I win? That's right, you stupid bitches. You probably should have looked. If all your friends jumped off a cliff, would you do the same thing? Y'all are stupid. That was easy. I'm hella good at games. What the fuck was I saying?
Thank you! Thank you, thank you! They promised me sweets if I came along with them. But there weren't any, and they tied me up.
You mustn't trust strangers, Eddie.
I know. But I can trust you, can't I? You're good. And Arthur, he's good too. Percy always said so.
Yeah. Arthur's bloody brilliant. Look, you wait here. I'll send someone to get you home.
Alright. Where did they go, though? Did they really just, like, hop off the planet? Nah, I guess it doesn't matter. Where's the guy? Hey.
You saved him. I wish I had. I love that lad. He's one of the best people I know.
Yeah. He'll need you to carry him home. Listen, Captain, I need to fix up a Bristol pilot. The, General's.
Oh, that's a beauty. I love that boat. Clean lines, beautiful woodwork. I was just reading about it.
Could I borrow your book?
Oh, sure. Here we go. Least I can do. After I didn't save Eddie, keep it. You'll need it more than I do.
I'm sure.
Tell you the truth, I haven't been in a boat in 15 years. Say, you wouldn't happen to have a sovereign for a thirsty pirate, would you?
I feel smarter about boats already.
Flower
When is Arthur
picking.
getting that cod liver oil?
Pick some flowers.
Maybe he's got it. Maybe he's already sent a note on the blower. I'm so close to our playground. Maybe I should just see if he's there. And see how things are going.
Where do they bury them? I'll ask you that. You never see them burying them. Like it's some big secret.
They probably use their juices to make joy. You ever think about that? You know, post 2020 is like kind of really whack. I guess we're gonna get into the shits now. Like, I've noticed a couple things that were absolutely disturbing to me.
I suppose it's sort of sweet that Grandmum poisoned everyone with her own garden flowers. I mean, she could have used rat poison. It's so impersonal.
And you might be like, hey, Michael. Or Blush, or whatever you know me as. You probably should, not say that. What if you get in trouble? Well, can't really get in more trouble. I get blacklisted on everything. And I didn't even do anything wrong. I just try to point people in the right direction. So really, what do I have to lose, right? Life is a field, and you should stop and you should smell every single flower there is. But I noticed a lot of strange shit online post 2020. Some shit that's like really disturbing. And it's just not something that I'm cool with. I'm not comfortable with it. I'm walking the wrong direction. And I think it points to very bad signs for the future. Now, I could just be crazy. Or maybe it's like Andrew Tate and I'm in a matrix. I'm in a simulation. That'd be interesting. Then I really wouldn't have to give a fuck. I'd just run around like it was Grand Theft Auto. Not really. I'd probably just still get the fuck away from people and mind my own business. But there's a lot of weird shit changing. And not many people notice. So I'm left to think they either don't care or they will not have more than 6 more generations probably before something goes terribly wrong and they die out. Because some of this shit you should pay attention to. I don't know if you look at the motherfucking sky anymore, but shit has not been correct. I don't know if you pay attention to what you read, but things mean different things now. I don't know if you're just over there living your best life, but if you have a kid and you think your kid might have a kid, I would probably give it a little bit more of motherfucking more thought if you give a fuck about your future. But you know, that's just me. You don't need to. By all means, just have some more Turkish delight. Everything's fine. Here, have some more joy. Oh, this game is perfect to talk about this. I don't know. Maybe I become a little bit. What was I supposed to do and where was I supposed to go? Out damn spots. Maybe I become a little bit numb to it, but I think the 1% is fucked. I don't care what team you're on. I think all of you are fucked. Something's gonna happen.
You're still in town.
I got it. Your precious cod liver oil.
1%, 99%. All
Have you got money to
100%.
transit then?
Arthur, we're practically the only 2 people in this entire city not stoned out of our minds on joy. You look rough.
What do you care?
How are you gonna get out?
Why won't you just give me the fucking letter of transit? Oh, it's always what you want, always what you need, every little Sally whim. Bloody cod liver oil.
Am I really that awful?
What? Just because you seduced my dad in my mum's bed while you were staying in our house?
How was I supposed to tell him no? I'd never anywhere else to go.
Sorry.
Here. Let's go together. The 2 musketeers. I'm scared, Arthur. Aren't you?
It's going crazy out there. We have to go now.
Wait, I have to go back to my place first.
Why?
And we sort of have to wait till dawn.
Oh, God, no.
It's something I have to tell you.
No, that's crazy. I can't. Oh, you shouldn't have asked for that ridiculous cod liver oil.
I've got a baby.
Oh, I told him. Look at those people. They stopped over there.
It's just self-preservation, Sally. No hard feelings.
Arthur? Arthur?
Did he even hear me? Of course he heard you.
Damn.
He just didn't care. At least he brought the cod liver oil. At least that. I've got to get it to Gwen as fast as I can.
That sucks. When my homie had a baby, I was super psyched for her. But here, let me tell you how I think it's gonna go down. Basically, all you need to know is how to play the game Metal Gear, and then you pretty much got it. Just play all of those games. We're approaching Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots right now. If you don't know what that game is, You fucking stupid and you're dead already. There's no point in trying to save you because you're just gonna hold me back. I don't need to save you because you're already dead. And leaving out all of the super alt-right shit, which, of course, everything's political. That was just a great vehicle for you to stop thinking for yourself. You're like, oh no, there's Nazis over there. Let's run the other direction. Yeah, there are Nazis over there. There are Nazis on the far left too. But you just avoid them. You pretend they're not there. But this is how it's going to go. AI is getting worked up. The big corporations already have your private information. China has already built the people sorting program. So if you've seen Psycho-Pass, the anime, welcome. Welcome to Psycho-Pass. So you're going to be listed as a threat to your surroundings or as an upstanding citizen with a credit rate that can be changed at any point in time. And if you are to break the rules and say something like, hey, maybe that cop shouldn't beat that guy over there, then your account can be frozen. And since people don't use money now and businesses are for some reason acting like walking zombies and they're getting behind this bullshit because they probably get like some sort of little tax break. But 2020 and 2021 pretty much killed mom and pop business anyway, so it's not even like it's a big deal, right? It's all corporations. But money's being phased out, and you don't think it's going to be phased out, but it's already been phased out. I work in retail. I know the percentage of how many people use money and how many people use a card. Money been gone. Money is nice in a rap video and for smart people who are trying to like hold on to some of their shit just in case shit hits the fan. But money is gone. Most people don't have money. It's always going to be around just to give you that illusion that it's something at all. But it isn't. So if you don't play by the rules, you're going to have your shit froze. You're not going to be able to get to work, so you're not going to be able to make more money. If you have a hospital bill, good luck, Granny. You're going to have to pull the plug on her because that shit is not going to work. And that's if you don't play by the rules. So that's why post 2020, everybody shut the fuck up. Nobody say a thing about a thing. Because they're afraid of looking like a Nazi and they're afraid of getting their toys taken away from them. We're still going to have celebrities and they're just going to be a bunch of fucking talking heads doing whatever just to get a little bit more relevance with the people who have actual talent, not having to do as much bullshit because, you know, they have actual talent. You can't replace something that you can't replace. Let me get this.
Why did you bring us here?
I wanted you all to see what bravery looks like.
We have to take them home.
At least they tried to destroy the birth records. At least they tried. And the rest of the town hanged them on this bridge.
Are they just gonna leave those people hanging there till they rot? It's medieval.
I wish I was half as brave as Tommy Cramner and the Lushfords.
Alright, let's continue. Although we are diving straight into the world of AI and a new form of transhumanism, which honestly, transhumanism is a far ways off, and it's not. It's going to be more
Hello.
a microchip inside of your brain that just, helps you see through cool glasses and look at holograms and other bullshit.
Tip-top shape, aren't you? We're so pleased you survived the Garden District. Toodaloo.
It's much more looking like a Ready Player One scenario than some cyberpunk, like, oh, you're decked out in chrome type of deal. But anyway, religion will still be around. Religion will still be around not only because there's going to be a push for religion moving into a cybernetic world, but also because religion is the perfect excuse to start a war. How do you want to start a war? Well, I guess you just pull up any name of any old terrorist group that isn't really active anymore. You make them active, you fire a missile, and then you got a war. How do I want to boost my economy? War is great for the economy. So what you do is you fire a missile You get everybody ready for war. Not only do you swing any election or political agenda that you want in the direction that you want it, but also you have a great way to get stupid people, well, not stupid people, honest human beings who care about their fellow man, so they're easily taken advantage of. You get them to donate to your cause. Do they know where the money's going? Absolutely fucking not do they know where the money's going. The smart person looks into their charity donations and they vet their charities. The average person does not do that. So they send money, it never lands where it needs to be, or maybe if they send $10, they get 50 cents where it needs to be, but the rest gets pocketed by someone else. This is how the world works. This is the direction the world's going. And I get a lot of shit because I like to talk about this stuff, but I like people to be informed. Like I said, baby, just play Metal Gear. You know what it is. Why you think Konami got motherfucking Hideo fired? Because the man was talking truth. Why the fuck you think the creator of Yu-Gi-Oh died? I don't know. Some guy came in and told me it was political, but I don't trust him. But it could have been. But basically, post-2020 to me is like this. I'm walking. I'm not fucking with any of it, but I'm trying to pretend like I am, and I'm trying to be happy. But there's people around me who are just like, they're, what's the opposite of joy? They're downers, man. They're just some downers. And so,
We all appreciate what you do.
no you don't. No you don't. Don't lie to me like that. Let me close my back door. Oh, and I didn't finish my cool story. So basically, it's going to continue like that for a while. And then AI is really going to get off the ground. And they're going to have globalized the world enough to where one of our countries can afford to go to space. At the moment, no superpower. That's China, that's Russia, that's America, that's Great Britain. Nobody can afford to go to space. It's too fucking expensive. You need too many parts from too many different people that at the moment you don't get along with. Eventually, they'll piece it up like a little round table event for a little bit, and then one of us will get to space. We've been shoving enough satellites up in there. We're already putting the chess pieces up there. We just haven't started playing the game. But that's gonna happen. We'll get to space. I'm betting that this is where it could bridge a little bit. So around the point where we start going to space is the point where an actual non-planned revolution could occur. And that's good or bad depending on what side of the spectrum you fall on. But there's either going to be something big and things will continue and we'll start colonizing, or we'll all fall apart just like the Romans did, which honestly is the more expected outcome.
Mummy's got something wonderful for you. Well, actually, it's perfectly horrid.
It's like people forgot about all this shit.
I know. But it will help you fight those nasty measles. And that is everything.
We're gonna see the world, darling. We're gonna leave this awful place and go wherever we want. Just as soon as you're feeling better. Alright. I know a thing or two about the General's boat. Now I just need a boat motor.
That was sweet. I actually like that
I hope
part.
Dr. Faraday can make me one I can carry.
But when we start getting ready for space, that's going to be the point where some dumb I don't know if it's dumb, just depends on the side of the spectrum you're on. Some motherfucker tries to start a revolution. Maybe they succeed, maybe they don't. Doesn't really matter. When you center the whole entire fucking society around electronics and you got AI that's going to sneak into people's lives and dictate it without them knowing, then if you knock out all the electronics, then that's bad news for all of us. So I don't suggest anybody doing that, but that's what's going to happen because the people in charge are kind of stupid. Of course, you got backup generators and things that run off of different power sources, but you know, the right guy in the right job, shit all falls apart. So, hopefully we get to space. I don't think it's gonna fucking happen. And if we do get to space and Elon Musk gets his way, which is probably not gonna happen, because you know, once you start building spaceships, you just do whatever the fucking government says. then there's going to be a decision to be made. I'm pretty sure Mars is going to be far off from colonizing Mars. That doesn't even make any sense right now. We have like some nice technology, but it's not that nice. So most likely they'll say it's going to be like the new Earth. Be so excited to go to this place, and then they're going to send some people up there, a couple scientists to oversee. But mainly it's going to be just like a workers' colony. I can't imagine Mars being anything other than a workers' colony, because we don't have the technology to build quick enough to have it be sustainable, and making an atmosphere is a whole different type of ball game. So most likely the play will be just to see if you can get a footing on Mars, which, you know, it'll most likely be just on some government shit, like a couple people there, some workers, some motherfucker army dudes, some scientists, and then it's just gonna be which country can fucking mine asteroids the greatest, and everybody's gonna fight over some stupid fucking asteroids. Like I'm watching a terrible Gundam anime. Almost none of the Gundam anime are terrible in my opinion, but our version would be a terrible Gundam anime. We don't even have Gundams. We just got stupid little fucking spaceship things that don't transform. They're not even Transformers. And overall, for me, it's going to be super underwhelming. I'm just sitting here like trying not to piss everybody off, but I'm getting pissed. And so when I'm pissed, it's hard for me to not piss everybody off, because I just want to I want to like burn a birdhouse or something. I couldn't think of anything to say. But I get irritated. There ain't shit I could do about any of this, but I could think about it. And then I could talk about it. And if someone wants to listen, they could listen. Am I totally off base on all this? I don't know. Probably. But have I watched a lot of shit, so I know a lot of shit that happens because we just kind of fucking fulfill our own destinies? Likely. But that's for you to decide. Just have fun keeping your human credit up. And then, you know, make sure you educate your kids on being a good citizen and just shutting the fuck up all the time and never saying anything about anything. Oh, but unless it's about another person and it's not important, like you see like a dope reel, or you know, you just don't like someone, that's fine. That's acceptable. Because the suicide rate isn't 1.7 million attempts. And it's not only going to get higher along with all the mental issues. That's fine. We have that under control. Suicide and mental issues, not a problem. If they are a problem, we have drugs for that. Specifically geared to give you more side effects than what you entered with.
I was cleaning out my garage, and I came up with a big pile of newspapers.
Sometimes, when I just bullshit, I gotta remind you about the real shit. Just to let you know that I didn't forget about it, and that it is still out there. I might not have a fix for it, and I might not think about it all the time. In fact, I do think about it probably too often. But I would rather be someone who thinks about it too often than doesn't think about it at all, you know?
Oh, shut it up. I hope she's not gone on holiday.
Annie's pretty neat, isn't she?
Oh, this again. It was months ago. I was only dancing.
Wow.
She turned you
Someone's
on.
inside, obviously.
I was only dancing.
You wanted her.
Don't get me wrong, I was only dancing.
I was watching from the stairs.
Come on, I know you're in there, James.
You everyone
Roger, it's
that
Sally
ever
Boyle.
cared. Oh, Sally! What are you doing here? Roger! Roger, it's Sally Boyle!
Where's Dr. Faraday? Is she alright?
I'm afraid she died. There was an explosion.
For fuck's sake, James. It's Sally Boyle.
She's not here. She died.
James!
She said she died in the explosion. Oh, fuck!
She's right upstairs.
Roger!
Gotcha! And if you're one of these
I wish
people
I
who's,
weren't such rubbish at tinkering.
you know, so worried about like the 1% and top and all that bullshit, just remember the 1%, you know, they're people. They're people too. They have rights. Not all of them are bad, but also, even if all of them were bad, they're just gonna betray each other. Eventually, something's gonna come along, like maybe being the first company to nail down the asteroid trade and asteroid mining, and then they're just all gonna fucking betray each other like they always do. Or they're gonna be into some like metaphysics, and then they're gonna have different opinions on how the fucking world works, and then that's it. Then they go different ways, and it's the same exact shit.
They locked up Dr. Faraday.
Same with the
Why?
government. Government lies to each other all the time. Motherfucker in the CIA don't know what's happening in MI6. Motherfucker in the fucking Marines don't know what's happening in the Air Force. All those motherfuckers just walking around like clueless kids. There's probably a grand total of maybe like 500 people on the planet in all governments that have a solid and strong idea on what the fuck is happening at any point in time. And that's out of billion. That's out of like pretty much 10 billion people. Where the fuck am I going? Upstairs. I'm just over it, man. Post 2020 is like got me not giving a fuck. It's just so lame. You could have made it more fun. Shit ain't even fun. This is embarrassing. Faraday.
Dr. Faraday? It's Sally Boyle. Dr. Faraday? James said you're alive.
I suppose 3 can keep a secret if 2 of them are dead.
That was a pimpin' line.
You're hiding in your own house.
I don't like people. They want things. Disturbs my thought processes.
That's a shame. I rather like people.
I used to have the most beautiful collection of records. Helped me tune everyone out. But all my records blew up with my house. What brings you here?
Who do you listen to?
I'm sort of embarrassed to admit it, but the make-believes. The early stuff, before Nick sold out. The unicorn song?
That's my favourite.
I had a rather brilliant formula in my head the last time I had it on. See, I've been trying to make a sort of portal. No matter. I lost the idea when I lost the record.
I know where a copy is. I think I could get it for you.
Really? I know if I heard that song, I'd remember my idea. That's how my brain works.
Could you make me a motor for a Bristol Pilot?
Boat motor? I've had sneezes more complicated than a boat motor. I thought you were here for something difficult. Ah, sure. You bring me the unicorn song and I'll make you a boat motor.
Great, another fucking errand.
That awful song. I bet the only person in Wellington Wells who hasn't burned their record is Nick himself. I can't believe how many times he made me listen to it. Or at least we were on drugs. He'd never part with it. On the other hand, he's passed out half the time I come by. I'll just sneak in while he's sleeping. Where did I leave the key card he gave me? It's in that suitcase I brought to the Bobbies. Why the hell did I leave it there?
Enter the police's garage. Optional. Yeah, I'm not doing the fucking optional part. I mean, I didn't think this was a big deal when it happened. When YouTube was like, hey, we're gonna take away the dislike button to promote more positivity. And so in my mind, I was like, yeah, maybe that's a good idea. Maybe it's not. But everyone online was like, oh my god, don't do that. Blah, 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 blah. And at first I was just like, yeah, shut the fuck up. Who gives a shit? But now that it's been like a year and a half or 2 years, I don't know how long it's been. That shit was detrimental. I'm reading some of these videos and yo, the human psychology is so fucking frail. Because there's still a lot of smart people out there. Like, But you kind of have to go on, and even the people on these videos, it's not like they're dumb. It's just they're not into that type of thinking, so you can't expect them to know what's going on. Just like I can't be expected to know what's going on in some that I don't fucking pay attention to whatsoever. It's just how it is. So you can find like some super dope intellectual conversations still on YouTube. You just gotta go to the right video, and then it's not always just a clusterfuck of noise. Sometimes people are like, yeah, no, I disagree with this, or yeah, no, this info right here is wrong.
Boyle!
Oh my fuck.
Eddie McMillan's looking for you. You wouldn't tell me what it was, but you seemed pretty distressed. Even for Eddie.
All right, thanks. Maybe I should get down to the pub and see what he's worried about.
Hillary Plaskett. But they took this dislike button out, and that shit in my mind did so much damage. One, some of these videos are just people saying stupid shit. Just completely not true shit. And people are on these videos just like spreading love, dude. Like, I get it. On a fucking Korean video or a fucking like Bad Bunny song, it's fine. Spread love. I don't give a shit. Even if like I'm looking at these comments and I can tell some of them are bot accounts that nobody ever talks about. But it's like some of these videos is just like, no, dude. And there were videos like that before, but now there are so many. Why the... I don't want to do all these extra missions, man. It like irritates me. These people are in the comment section just like, oh my god, I never knew that. Yeah, that's because it ain't a fucking thing, sweetheart. That's why you didn't know it, because it didn't exist until this person made it up. I can't tell you how many times I've gone on Wikipedia and the meaning of what a god means, or like, what am I trying to say? How many times I've gone on Wikipedia and a god's aspect, which is the thing that we attribute them to, has changed, or their wife has changed, or their husband, their consort, it's called, their consort has changed, or how many times it's just like their kids have changed. Like, they're just switching all your old gods, Africa, South America, fucking Norseans. That information on Wikipedia is changing, and you might know the information, you might have a book, or you might be educated on it, but a lot of kids are going on that site and they're getting this information and they're believing that these gods mean some things that they don't fucking mean whatsoever. So basically, we're in the digital era of book burning, and I haven't heard one person talk about it, but I'm trying to stay away from all of the conspiracy theory stuff, because then look, I probably just got myself lumped into that whole fucking thing. But it's not a conspiracy theory, because I'm not saying that some shadowy government or some shadowy unknown is doing it. I know it's happening because I saw it and I pay attention and I keep track. And we already know how cookies work on websites, so it's not a far leap for AI to be used to change the meaning of things. Like, for example, you pull up a YouTube video, how do you know that the amount of plays it says it has is the amount of plays it actually has? Can you tell me that? When you go on Spotify, how do you know that artist has that many streams? Because it says it has that many streams right there? If I control the motherfucking robot behind the website, I could change whatever fucking number I want. How you know that song came out 2 years ago? Maybe that song came out 7 years ago. I could change any fucking number that you see, dude. It's like an etch and sketch. All I gotta do is shake the motherfucker, and then I get to start again. So if I got my hand on the button, I can make you think whatever the fuck I want you to make. And guess who has this tech? The government and big business. I don't got the tech. You sure as hell don't got the tech. I gotta get in this motherfucking thing. It's not a far leap. It just irritates me because I'm trying to go and learn about stuff. And now I don't even know how I'm supposed to motherfucking learn about stuff because half of these people are just lying out the goddamn teeth. I'm trying to learn about like Mesopotamian culture and they're just over here fucking burying the information even further. Was it not enough for you to bury the actual land in real life under bombs and constant war? Now you gotta bury the information online too, and I gotta just fucking look for 5 hours to find a 10-minute video of someone who I'm like, oh, maybe this person's authentic. They cited everything. And I fell. You wanna know where all the good shit stays? Just think of all the places you can't go. Think of all the places that have been at war longer than you've been alive, I've been alive. And then that's probably where like some secret shit is underground that nobody wants found or wants destroyed. It's simple. This is a fucking simple ass thing to get around your head. That's what I would do if I was a fucking strategist. Are you kidding? Nah. What kind of religious sect they got over there? Yeah, just pay that man some money, make him fucking kill a kid, and then boom, bada bing, bada boom, we got a war on our hands. We making money and we burying the past. It's simple and it's stupid because I like life, you know. I want to fucking learn about things. I want to experience things, but if you just put me in bullshit land, then it's not even worth my fucking time. I'm over here looking at the sky like, oh man, it's been summer for way too long, huh? And the fucking people around me that are talking to me are just like, yeah, it's a hot day. Like, yo, this doesn't even like alarm you in the slightest. No, I like this weather. Okay. Whatever. We don't need no fucking seasons. Fine. You fucking kidding me? Hey, what you think's in those chemtrails? Nah, I don't know. White motherfucker Prince was talking about it. Yo, it's weird. Like, they never came out with like what's actually in those things. Yeah, man, it's totally weird. Anyway, you seen this new movie? Like, people just switch the topic up on you. I don't know if I was working with some feds in my old job or if I was just like around the wrong people. But I was trying to talk about some real shit and they would instantly change the conversation. Just like in 2020 when motherfuckers, you'd be like, yo, I'm not too sure about COVID. And the motherfuckers would be like, hey, anyway, so I was talking to Alex the other day. And you're like, okay, I was still talking about what I was talking about, but you just want to do that to me. And I'm not one of these people who thinks that COVID was fake. I just think it was exaggerated. I'm a realist. I don't know how the whole world works, but I know how some of the world works, and that motherfucker was exaggerated out the ass. So, you know, if anyone did lose their life to COVID, I feel bad because it is a real disease and it was really there. But yeah, man. Hey, you think this is gonna get me monetized, this part? Can you tell that I'm frustrated with how things are going and all the bullshit that I have to deal with? I totally don't give a fuck about anyone else, but I definitely give a fuck about the bullshit that I have to go through. And I could fucking prattle on too. So fucking annoying. How do I get over here? I don't need a sandwich, but I'll take it.
You might want to see a doctor, man. What?
I fucked up. Ow! You fucking bitch, dude. Man, that shit still get me irritated. Electro lock shocker. And everybody always gives me the same sad ass fucking excuse too. There's nothing I can do about it. You can fucking think about it, and then you can fucking educate yourself. So if you come across another person, you can educate them, you fucking heathen. You don't, I'm not saying run to the street and scream Viva la Revolution. I'm saying just know about it. That way when you notice it, you can just move better. And you can tell other people, hey, maybe understand how it works. Nobody said you had to go to fucking city council. And definitely nobody said you had to fucking storm Capitol Hill. Because how the fuck do you think that's finna turn out? But you could just, you know, get smarter. You know, little changes. Because there's a lot of shit that I might think that might be false. And if I had someone around me to be like, nah, that's not the way it works. You know, have you thought about it like this? Like this is how this part works. Then that would be better for me. I'd be like, wow, dude. Thank you so much. Fucking all these people. I can't do anything. I'm just one person unless we all got together and fought. Oh, yeah, really? It's always got to be taking the streets with pitchforks and shovels? Like we're going to fight Dr. Frankenstein's monster? I didn't know how that's how it worked. Thank you for informing me. I gotta go find a shovel. You know, I'd like to see these things drop. Because at the moment, suicide ain't finna drop anytime soon. And all these mental issues aren't finna drop anytime soon. You know, since for like 5 years, I've seen more kids with mental disabilities than I saw in my whole entire fucking life growing up, dude. You know how shitty that is to see? I mean, they're like the most innocent. Like, I'm in a good mood every time I see a kid with Down syndrome or something like that. Because they're just like the most peaceful things on the planet that honestly we don't deserve.
I was some sort of conquering hero. I just wanted to get down on the ground. Clean forgot there was anything in that goddamn suitcase.
But I would rather we not have to fucking worry about that. And, you know, that's not something that I excel at. I don't know how those things happen. I know that diet is definitely a big thing. I know that radiation is definitely a big part of that as well. But it's not something I know enough about to even say, like, what we could do aside from the regular shit, like, oh, change your diet or whatever. But I know, one thing I do know is we have the motherfucking technology right now to fix that shit. And they tell you we don't because we don't understand the brain well enough, which is true. We don't understand the brain well enough to do something about it once it's already started. We can help with it, but we can't cure it. But we do have the tools necessary to stop it from fucking happening. But all of the trillions of dollars that would be lost because recipes would have to be changed with things that are good for you is not worth it. And that's just the way it is, bro. But you know, whatever. I'm here. I'm doing it. I'm doing the thing. Trying to be a good citizen, but apparently my credit rating isn't very fucking high. But I'll keep on doing my thing. Can they hit me in here? And I'll just get more and more frustrated as I see more and more bad shit happening. But, you know, it is what it is, as they say.
Look what the cat does.
And here's Nick's key card. Why do they make dresses with pockets, for Christ's sakes?
Later, boy. And there's always the possibility that I'm just cracked and none of this is actually true. I always take it with a grain of salt because I could be dead wrong on everything that I just fucking said, and maybe it doesn't matter and I'm laughing stock for thinking that this type of shit is important. It could always be that. In which case, I wasted a lot of time getting good at this type of shit. But that's on me. Okay. Alright, thank you for coming to my fucking dissertation 50 minutes in. I hope you enjoyed my TED Talk. I think that fucking Bill Burr movie, Old Dads, just put me on one. Because I heavily relate. I don't even know what's happening anymore. It's exactly like my favorite, I don't even know what they're called anymore, meme or GIF or whatever the fuck on Instagram, where it's Nicolas Cage and then, who is that guy? Pedro Pascal. I think. I could be wrong. But they're just in the car, and Nicolas Cage looks over, and Pedro looks at him, and he's just got that smile, knowing like
as ever.
it's all fucked, dude. But
they quit.
we're getting through it together. That's exactly how I feel every fucking day after 2020. We may as well be in front driving straight into the mouth of hell. And I'm just giving you that look like, let's do it, dude. I don't know what else to do, and the car won't go back around.
It's probably down in his secret lair. How do we get down there? He had some sort of secret button, didn't he?
And I also feel like everybody secretly on the inside is feeling the exact same fucking thing. Even like the most powerful person on the planet is taking a look at the... Maybe not. Maybe they think they're in control, but I highly doubt they're actually in control.
Well, this is a clever hint.
What? My secret place. You were right. I was wrong that night. That's why you left. Right, left. I need his safe code.
Something in case I need to run.
AI's probably just gonna fucking nuke us. It's gonna get sick of it. This song is actually really good. I found a shovel. Look at that. And this is going to be the only episode where I... Okay, let me go in here. Where I talk about this shit, because honestly, fuck it, dude. Oh, he's high as a motherfucking kite.
Sleeping it off? At least he's taking a bath. That's something.
Where am I going? Where's the secret room supposed to be? I'm on the bottom floor. Find the unicorn song. Check Nick's mirror. What mirror? I don't see a goddamn mirror. Stop picking shit up. Is this it? Who keeps a disco ball in their bedroom? What you think this is, the 70s? Check his mirror.
A bit paranoid, aren't we? What's he been taking?
Oh, this is an Austin Powers reference. Alright, well, I'm great at these types of things. Are you ready? Pro. Interesting. I'm gonna take that. And I'm gonna take your berries too. I'm gonna take this one that's in your booty. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that. Oh, I need bleach. I don't know what it's for, but I know that I need it. This song is actually really good too.
I can't believe someone actually likes this record. Aside from Nick, of course.
Yeah. Alright, yo, there's so much else we could talk about, but I'm trying to fucking contain myself.
Fucking a bucket.
Whoa, look, lads! It's our lucky day!
We don't need to go through this again, do we? Don't you remember what happened last time?
I have a very poor memory. Almost as bad as my impulse control. Fact remains, you have been selling unapproved pharmaceuticals in Bobby Catesby's domain, and you ain't paid for that privilege.
Alright, let's dance.
Hey, I'm gonna need you to calm the fuck down for... Yo, hold on.
Stop being so bloody difficult. Where did you go? Downer! You won't get away with this!
Let me through. You took the apple? I'm still itchy from those damn ants. Alright, these motherfuckers leave me alone yet? Let's upgrade my shit. I pretty much have everything that I need. Her skills are so useless. Alright, so we're going to deliver this unicorn song to the person, and then we're going to be out of here. Because I need to eat more food. I clearly haven't eaten enough today. I'm getting cranky. And I'm just going to watch anime, and maybe I'll go get McDonald's, and I'll just be fucking waste of space. That's what I was trying to be this whole time. I was trying to be a Kikomori, and then these motherfuckers got to fuck it up for me. You have to go out there, Michael. Gotta fucking meet people, man. You gotta join in on the process. It's all a process. Yeah, I just don't really fuck with shit, you know? I was trying to be blood lad. I was trying to sit inside, watch anime. Maybe even just watch hentai. Doesn't fucking matter. And just not do anything. No, you gotta go and do things, man. You gotta experience life. Alright, dude, I've experienced it. It's been great. And it's only getting worse. Anyway, here's your tape. Play it. What is it, Lil Pete? I think life is beautiful.
Do you have my record?
I have indeed.
This is fantastic. I'm finally going to be able to make my portal. Never mind about it.
And my motor? Have you made that?
And you have earned your boat motor. I won't ask you whose boat or where you're sailing it. I have an entirely different plan.
Does it involve portals?
Clever lass.
Remarkably compact for a boat motor. Alright. I've got a boat motor and a boat manual. Now all I need is the General's bloody key. He doesn't have it in his office in the camp, or I'd have found it already. If I know him at all, it's in his safe house.
Okay. Now, that's gonna be the part, and I have to make the decision. Do I put this part out? Oh my god, am I a fucking whistleblower? Should I start a podcast and try to bring people in on the cause? Yeah. Or I could just put it out because I don't give a fuck. So that's what we'll do. But a part is going to be a part right here. And then next time on Dragon Ball Z, we'll unpack more things. Probably not the same shit. We'll probably be back on music. And by probably, I mean most definitely we'll be back on music and anime and just all the other mindless shit that I love. So without any further ado, you know I bid you adieu. Until next time, you dig, stay educated. Bye.